Today I'm going to be making 2 steak knives out of this old truck leaf spring. I got the design drawn out on the metal. I used this paper template for the design, then I just used chalk to go around it, but now I'm going to start grinding. I got the holes drilled, and now I'm going to use this grinder blade and grind down the blade to get it nice and thin. So here we go. It's day 2 of making the knife, and I'm going to start grinding the blade. This is the second knife that I'm doing, and I'm using these bits to drill the holes, but if you don't soften the high carbon steel before you drill the holes, it'll just bend up your bit and you won't be able to drill through the metal. So with softening it, which is called annealing, you can drill through these very easy. But as soon as you cool it down fast in either oil or water, it hardens really hard. I got both of the knives finished up for today. I'm gonna be done for a day, but they're looking really good, and I should get a good start on them tomorrow. I got some pins for the 2 knives, and these are actually nails that I'm just using. They fit perfect in the holes, so they will work good. But now I'm going to start sanding, so here we go. Instead of sanding by hand the hard way, I have this piece of high grit, like sanding. It's like a sand blade. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to super glue the pad of sandpaper on top of here, and it will give this kind of a hard, and then I'll put it on the angle grinder and grind it, and then I can cut it to the right length and glue it all. So I'll do that now. I sanded them a little before I heat treat them and quench them, and also temper them, just because to make the process of sanding go a little faster after I temper it. But they're turning out really nice, and they're almost identical. It's day 4 of working on these knives, and I am gonna cut out the wood pieces for the scales on the knives, the 2 pieces of wood that go on either side for the handle. But this is a piece of rosewood. This is an old log, so I'm gonna try to get some wood out of here. I'm going to be using this piece of rosewood for one of the knives, and then I'm going to cut out another piece out of this other log that I have. It's like a nice dark red wood that I'm going to use. I don't really know what kind of wood it is, but I'm going to use this for the other knife. I got the two knives here, and first we have to normalize them, so we're going to heat them up in the forge till a cherry red, and then we are going to let them air cool, and then we'll do this 2 to 3 times. The next step to the knife, we already got it normalized. Now we're going to quench and harden the blade. So we're going to preheat our oil, then we're going to heat the blade up to like a red hot, which is basically when it's not magnetic. Then we're going to quench it. For the oil, I just put it in this big soda can, so it should do fine. In here it's metal, but this is just motor oil, so I'm going to heat up the forge and quench the blades. You can tell the blade has hardened because you can see this light gray tint on the blade. That's how you can tell that it has a good harden. So you can see it in there under the scale. But I'm going to let these cool down, and then we will go to tempering them. Do the next step of hardening these blades, which is tempering. But first, to get all this oil off of them, I'm just going to use this bucket of sand and scrub them. This is a really good way to get all the oil off of them. We got both of our knives in the oven, and they're going to temper for 1 hour. Then I'm going to pull them out, and then I'll temper them for another hour. It's the next day, and the epoxy has dried on our knives, and I'm going to use the grinder and cut off the nails, and then we'll start grinding the handle down. I finished up these knives and I got them polished and sharpened up, so they'll be really hard and the blades won't dull easy. But before I end the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more of my videos. Thank you.
It's because I had a prayer, got on my knees and leaned in, spoke my mind and I listened and waited for his reply. And suddenly a soft embrace, right now in his arms, tears down my face. Sitting down, we got to pray.